Hey everybody, and welcome to the Queen of Light 1111 YouTube channel. This is Queen of Light 1111 here with your Wednesday forecast. So today is a full moon, the full moon in Gemini. So what I wanted to do was take a look at where things are for masculine and feminine during today's very powerful energies. This is the last full moon of this year 2022, and massive cycles are closing. So in honor of this final moon of the year, I am offering a special today through Friday only. So it's a special 10% off my twin flame energy check-in video reading. Okay, so if you want to book a reading with me and you've been waiting for a sale, then I am offering my Twin Flame Energy Check-In video reading at 10% off today, now through Friday, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So book now, secure your spot on my calendar. Let's go ahead and get started with the bottom of the deck. Okay, so the theme of today's reading is a time to give rather than take, new moon in Virgo. So, this is the season of giving, right? This is the season of giving. And so I do feel like there's absolutely this shift, not just collectively, but also in the world. I just feel like people get more generous. They become more selfless during this time of year. And I feel that it's really affecting the masculine and feminine energy. I do feel that they're recommitting to themselves, to their own routines, to each other, energetically. And so when this card comes up, it's really about taking stock of your situation. It's really looking at all the blessings that you have, okay, and not hoarding and, living in a lack mentality. And so it's really about this energy where, just start taking care of yourself, start taking care of your environment, your health, and, give to yourself first, but then also, how can you potentially share your light, your gifts, your, whatever it is, a smile, a hug, a phone call with other people? And so it's about service, it's about gratitude. And if you are in this energy of operating in gratitude, operating in this energy of love and service, that's karma that's being created, and the universe will bring that back to you. So don't hoard, don't live in the energy of scarcity and lack. Live in the energy that you have everything already. Okay, and so this is really the energy. And so what is this for feminine? Okay, so bottom of the deck is the Five of Cups. It's clarified by the Chariot card, and then the White Rabbit and the Hummingbird. So what I'm really feeling is, Divine Feminine is in this energy where, she is of service, not only to herself, maybe to her family, maybe to the world, maybe to her mission. So I do feel like feminine is shifting into this energy of gratitude. There has been this energy of loss, this energy of, sadness, and perhaps even victimization around how would she move forward on this journey. But she's heeding the call. She's heeding the call of her spirit, of her intuition, and she is lifting out of negativity. She is more present on her journey. She's in this energy where she's like, what am I missing? I'm not missing anything. I've witnessed and experienced the most beautiful love of my life. I've already received this gift. I've already received this beautiful gift of this awakening. And I'm in this energy now of, I was sad, but it's time to move forward. It's time to heed the call. It's time to trust my intuition and lift out of any energy that is keeping me from my greatness, from my higher self, from my, energy of abundance. So divine feminine, she's really being tested right now. Okay, she's in this energy where, spirit's kind of like, okay, look, sister, are you going to continue to be in this energy of lack, Or have you learned enough? Have you closed out this cycle of loss and lack and victimization? So I do feel like for divine feminine, her commitment is being tested. Is she committed to her higher self? Is she committed to this journey? Or does she want to live in this energy of loss? Like, oh, it's never going to happen. You know, I'm just like, I was used, I was tossed aside. You know, he never cared about me, blah, 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 right? Like, are you going to live in that energy of victimization? Or are you going to say, you know what? Thank you, counterpart, for the gift of this journey. Thank you, counterpart, for showing me what I needed to heal within me, because this journey is never about them. It's always about you. It's always about your own union. And so this is the energy where Spirit is saying, hey, you're almost at your goal. Are you going to still stay committed to your journey? Right? Or are you going to live in this energy of stress and this energy of holding on to everything? And I'm not going to share my knowledge. I'm not going to share my story, because you're just isolating yourself in your castle. Or are you going to break free? Are you going to liberate yourself from any stubbornness or rigidity and stress and anxiety that you've been holding on to because you've been in this energy of, oh, it's never going to happen. It's going to happen for everybody else. It's never going to happen for me, right? That's an attachment. If you bring it back to yourself, you will see that you are in abundance. So right now, Spirit is testing you on this full moon. Do you want something? Do you want to recommit to yourself? You're almost there. Are you going to keep going? Or are you going to hold on to your stress, your anxiety, your lack, because you're isolating yourself? Or maybe your ego is rising up a little bit? Or are you going to break free? And this divine feminine that I'm channeling is breaking free. She's breaking out of that energy. She's lifting out of negativity. She's heeding the call of her spirit, and that's all she's listening to. So what's the energy for masculine? We have a time to give rather than take, new moon in Virgo. So we have here, right, same card, bottom of the deck with the Hierophant card, the Death card, the Baby card, and the Wolverine. So this is very interesting, right? So we just talked about this energy of service, right? We've been hoarding. We've been in this energy of, you know, taking. Well, guess what? Divine masculine, I feel like he's really ending soul contracts, soul connections. They have to end. So his energy on this full moon, right, towards his feminine is this connection is over, right? Any energy of a new beginning or a fresh start may be over, and he's fighting himself. He's fighting himself. His ego is telling him this connection is over. Like, I don't know how I'm going to recover this. I've lost my emotional bliss, you know, because I chose karmic situations, or I chose karmic partners, or I chose connections or things that were easier for me to deal with because I didn't want to deal with my emotions. I don't want to deal with my spirit. So he's going through this energy where he is struggling right now. There is this energy of a power struggle that he's been going through around his spirituality. When you think of the Hierophant card, and then it's the Emperor card, then the Hierophant card, when you think about those energies, the Emperor is the energy of, you know, strength and dominion and rulership. And the Hierophant is all about traditions and belief systems and, you know, this energy of ethics. So it's the ego fighting the 3D, right? The 3D ego is fighting the energy of the spirit. So he's going through a massive transformation, but he is struggling right now. And he's struggling because he's like, oh my God, as I'm awakening, I'm seeing that I have potentially lost my 10 of Cups, my emotional bliss, my chance to be happy. So his energy towards his feminine is prosperity lies ahead, new moon in Taurus. So this energy very much, you know, when you think of Taurus, right? Taurus is you know, the energy of, let me think about this. So Taurus is that energy where, you know, it's about prosperity. They're hard workers. They're also very stubborn. So he's been very stubborn about this journey. So when this card comes up, it's like, you know, he's starting to align and tune himself to his body and his mind. He's getting clear on what he values the most to find his peace. Okay, he's in this energy where, you know, he's starting to believe in himself and his intuition more, right? Taurus is associated with that sign of Venus. And so he's in this energy of kind of thinking about this year coming up, this year that's also ending. And he's in this energy where, you know, he's kind of like, do I just give up? Do I give up this connection? Or do I charge forward? Because I know that's where prosperity lies. So guess what? He's got a tower here. Massive, massive shakeup. So if you're feeling, you know, amplified in your own energies, it's also because you're energetically connected to your counterpart, and he's going through a massive overhaul of relationships. I feel like karmic connections, you know, those have been on the outs, but if there's any energetic tie or cord left to any other karmic partners, those are ending. And as those end, he starts to look at the ending with his divine counterpart, and he's starting to see that he needs to be in the energy of compassion for himself and for others. He needs to be in this energy of wanting to start to communicate from a place of his heart space, not from ego, not from logic, not from the head, but from his heart. He has to get into this energy of balance and be unselfish and ethical. Didn't I say that earlier? So he's on this energy where, you know, it just feels like he has been plotting for so long, right? How to do this, how to get out of a karmic situation, how to move forward with his counterpart. And I feel like he's been in this energy of the crossroads for a very long time. But the tower's coming in and saying, buddy, it's time to act. Prosperity lies ahead. You're gonna have to do something if you want this divine feminine. And if you don't do something, then, which is what you've been doing, you haven't been doing anything, right? With that lighthouse, we're coming in and we're bringing you a tower. And that's what this full moon's bringing in. So the energy of the connection, right? Time to give rather than take. That's, you know, masculine and feminine, right? So feminine has been giving, giving, giving. He's been taking, taking, taking. And then there's been nothing. There's been nothing going on. So now there's an energy of victory in this connection. What are we victorious over? These mind games, the sneakiness, the insincerity, the conflict, the doubt where nobody wins. Now we're in this energy of having the resources, having the nourishment and the vitality and the life force to get out of this Five of Swords energy and transform this connection and move into this twin flame union in a place of peace and prosperity. Oh my God, you cannot make this up. So the tower's bringing in action and healing. So guess what? Masculine and feminine in your connection, your hard work is paying off. Your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. And guess what? What is the Capricorn sign? This one, Devil. So all the work that you all have been doing to cut karmic ties, to cut your own karmic cycles, to cut out any karmic relationships and toxicity. If you were unhappy, if you were stagnant and repressed and feeling powerless, your hard work is paying off. And I really feel like it was more the masculine energy stuck in this energy of uncertainty and illusion and mind games. He's detaching from that now. He's in a place of contemplation. He's in an energy of self-reflection. And look at this. It says holidays, and it's winter here in North America. So right now, it's time to just let it be. Let this cycle end. Let this karmic cycle end for masculine, feminine. Break yourself out of the energy of, stress, of that things aren't moving forward, because the divine is here. The divine is here. The masculine energy is moving out of karmic cycles and toxicity, and he's done a lot of hard work, as have you, feminine. It's about thinking things over. And look, it says the end. It's the end of karmic cycles. It's the end of karmic situations. It's the end of toxicity. Rest right now. Contemplate. You've done a lot of hard work. Prosperity lies ahead. Oh my God. If you guys want to book your own personal reading, coaching session, or healing session, go to queenoflight1111.com. Have a great day.